Each and every week, we help you make the best bets of the weekend in a segment we call Easy Money with E. So it is time to talk to our resident sports betting analyst, Erica. First, I got to ask, how are you feeling after Kansas?
Well, I'm feeling, Kim, pretty good, especially because one of our best bets hit, which was Chevy to be the winning manufacturer. But then one of my outright low-key Larson outright winners odds hit with him getting over the finish line. I want to tell you, I was standing in my living room screaming, like yelling him, wheeling him over the finish line. So
yeah, I got to give you props. You picked Larson and you said Chevy was going to be the winning manufacturer over Toyota and Ford. So kudos to you. But now it's time to look ahead to Darlington. And I know the Crossport parlays have been a big hit the last couple of weeks. So let's make it a 3 in a row. Where are we going with our Crossport parlay?
Yeah, so this week we're going to do a Crossport parlay on the NHL's Boston Bruins to be the outright winner when they face the Florida Panthers on Wednesday night. And then the NASCAR side of that is going to be Eric Jones to be a top 10 finisher. Now, for the Bruins, Kim, they demolished the Panthers on Monday night 5-1. They actually scored an impressive 3 goals in the second period alone. Now, I don't particularly think that the win on Wednesday night for the Bruins is going to be as decisive, but I do predict that they will go up 2-0 in this series. So Boston Bruins money line. The NASCAR side of this bet is Eric Jones to finish in the top 10. He's got 8 top 10 finishes at Darlington. He's won there twice. A $10 bet on this parlay would win you a total of $61.25. And I do want to caution, guys, if there's a part of this parlay that you don't like, you can always just make these straight bets. So let's say you like Boston, but you don't like Eric. You like Eric, but you don't like Boston. Feel free to make straight bets, but you don't win as much money when it's not in a parlay.
Eric's a great pick because he is so good at Darlington. He's a 2-time winner there, but I have to ask, he's been out of the seat for the last 2 weeks due to a back injury. He's coming back this weekend at Darlington. Do the odds factor in the fact that we have not seen him on the racetrack in the last 2 weeks?
That's a great question, Kim, and absolutely yes. When you look at the odds for top 10 or drivers' odds to finish in the top 10, you'll see some are as short as 330 or 360. Eric's are a little bit longer at plus 150, and I do believe that odds makers have handicapped the fact that he is coming off an injury. So those are a little bit longer, yes, for sure.
All right, let's talk about head-to-head bets. Who is in the category of head-to-head when we go to Darlington?
So, Kim, since beef has been a prevailing theme over the past few days, I'm going to go with a head-to-head that has 2 drivers who are beefing, and this is Hamlin and Larson. And I'm going to take Hamlin in this head-to-head at plus 110 over Larson. I mean, every week, honestly, I say every week, why would you not find a spot to bet Hamlin? He's won this race 4 times. And when these 2 drivers have finished first and second, the 6 times that they finished first and second, Hamlin has won 6 of those times. So not saying that they're going to finish first and second, but, you know, we had that photo finish from last week at the top of our minds. So if by some chance this was another photo finish, then Hamlin all day. Sprinkle some money on his outright winners odds too at plus 500. Kim, who would you pick, Larson or Hamlin?
This has got to be one of the harder head-to-heads. You know, you look at Hamlin, he's a 4-time winner at Darlington, but then Kyle Larson's got momentum on his side. Won last weekend. He's the most recent winner at Darlington. I'm gonna make sure we're covered here, and I'm gonna pick Larson. So you've got Hamlin, I've got Larson.
Okay, so that means we got beef then, Kim. We got beef.
We got beef. I like it. I like it. I love to have a little fun, especially when it comes to betting. So if we got a little more money to sprinkle somewhere, what's the last thing we should be looking at in terms of putting our money down before Darlington?
So I'm going to do some quick hitters. 3 drivers whose odds I like to be top 10 finishers. And I like these because these should be gimme bets. We're going to go with Martin Truex Jr., Tyler Reddick, and Noah Gragson to finish in the top 10. Martin Truex Jr. has 10 top 10 finishes here at Darlington. Tyler Reddick, although he disappointed me last week, Kim, he let me down. I'm not going to fade him. I'm going to go back to him this week as a top 10 finisher. And then Noah Gragson has wins here in Xfinity, and he finished 9th last week at Kansas. So, and he's running pretty well this year. Those are my top 3 drivers to finish in the top 10.
You and me both on Reddick. He let me down last weekend too, but he loves to run the boards. Great pick for Darlington. Martin Truex Jr., he's had a kind of some bad luck recently at Darlington, so hopefully Lady Luck is on his side at the Lady in Black. And then Noah, I think everybody wants to see his streak continue of top 10s. Erica, great information. We cannot wait to see what your insights are for the All-Star race at North Wilkesboro.